Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I thought I'd come on here for, to do some more work on this, but before I get started I'm going to cut off some of these beads that I want to use. Okay, so I bought this necklace the other day for $2. Look at all the beads you get for $2. And the only thing wrong is I'm going to put them in a jar altogether because I don't want to be changing them around or anything. I might just take off one strand at a time because that's going to make a mess. You can see by it. Miles is going to make a mess. Okay, so I wanted these ones here, these nice pinky pearly colour things. So I might put those in a different place for a while. I'll just take that many off, eh? I'm not going to worry about doing the whole thing yet. I'll put the whole thing back in this whole thing back in there now. And then I can take them off another day and just tip them all in there another day. Alright, I'll stick it back in there. And don't forget what you did, Sonia. Don't forget that you've already cut a piece off it. So just put it in a jar. That'll keep him nice and tidy for a while. And then we can go and do him another time. Okay, that's done. That was easy. Now I'll have these ones here. I'll move them over a bit so I can see them. Because I'm going to put them on this thing. Actually, I'm looking for another bead needle because this one's a bit bent. So I'm going to see if I'm sure I put one in here this morning. It's been... That's not one. Here you go. It's still a bit bent, isn't it? Well, we've got to be able to thread it too. Oh, gee, that's a tiny little needle. Goodness me. I don't know why I own that. I wouldn't have been using him, I don't think. He's tiny. Look, there's another around the corner one. I'm going to have to see if I can straighten these. I don't know how yet or what to do, but I will figure it out. Warm them up, I suppose, because I think that's how they end up bent, because of the heat of your hands. Right, so now I'm going to have a piece of thread, and by moving my pin cushion and cotton over, it's here somewhere. I think, no, it's here somewhere. So, goodness me. Sure, I got a cream one in here. I did. Here it is. I know I've got it here somewhere. Just got to be patient and have a look about, don't you? Really. Yeah. Righto. So I've got this one here that I will thread this, and I might use my needle threader because that'll take less time, won't it? Where's the black one? Here. I like this one. You just push that through the hole. I'm sure I only got this needle new the other day, and I've just been using a little bit and it's gone all bent on me, so we should be right though. That through there. It's done. It's needle threaded. Hope you know how to do that. Maybe I should take this away a bit further. Okay, now I hope that other one worked out all right. Hope you can see it, what I did. Yeah, I've got two pieces of cotton here. I'm going to make a knot. I'm going to put these beads up along this yellow thing here. I'm actually going to go through the yellow stem and put a bead on. I want to use the ones that have not got too much pink on them, and I'll go back through the stem. Okay? I think it keeps going off, and that makes it a bit darker in here. I'm sorry about that. Just put it back on again. I'll just go up through here. Give it a bit of a lift. These beads that you get on these strings of pearls, strings of necklaces and things, they're really good to use. $2, and there's no way I could have bought all them beads for $2 in, you know, even if you got them from overseas, whatever, China or somewhere, AliExpress, whatever, you still would pay, I don't know, $1 or was that for so many grams or whatever. Don't quite remember what that it was now, to be honest, but, you know, they're not that, that's not dear, but you can just get all these, might as well. If you go and buy necklaces. Well, see, this was in a different shop to Vinnie's. Vinnie's is starting to charge a fortune for their things. You know, not like they haven't got... It's where they didn't have any money. I know they've got so many people to look after, though. I don't mind that. I mean, they do a good job. I guess I feel, you know, that I shouldn't be... I'll say that word again. Don't say that word. I shouldn't be grizzling about it, because I really like the stuff, and I go there and I buy it because it helps me and it helps other people, you know. So if I can... Gee, that looks good, Sonya. I do like that. Don't you think that looks pretty? That's a good idea. This is actually so much fun to do this. I really am enjoying doing this. I've got a lot to do, but, you know, I've got to keep thinking of ideas. Just go with what you like to put down, you know, because I've got to do some more yellow. I'll put some more yellow and put the white... Whoops, a daisy, look out, you got your rose bush caught there, your rose caught, that's not a good thing. Okie dokie. Yeah. Right. Very good. Get down in there. So it's going to be hot today in Australia. Well, in parks, we get about 35, I think it is. That's 100. I think in Fahrenheit. But it's okay because you're sitting inside in the air conditioner. So you sort of don't worry about that. But there's also, if you had to be outside, you know, and it'd be really tricky. This is sort of... It pulls a little bit, but because it's what it is, it's not... I'm trying not to pull it up, but it's... Because of this, it's such beautiful fabric. All this satin stuff, it's really nice. But it's going to look awesome when I finish it. You just got... I'm excited about this, you know, and I've got way miles to go. But I'm really keen to get it done. Somebody said I could hang it on the wall for when I get visitors around. I don't get visitors. We do not have any visitors at this castle. I mean, it's... daughters come along sometimes, but usually nobody else, because I think since the COVID thing happened, there's not many people go out visiting anymore. But I don't know. It's not something we used to do once, but not anymore. You know, we don't go to other people's places, and they don't come here because, I don't know, we just don't. I haven't got many relatives here in the town anymore, only older ones. And they got stuff that they're doing. You don't really have time to go visiting people or have them come to your place because you're doing stuff, aren't you? There's nothing worse than people coming to visit you and they sit there talking or something for hours, and you're thinking, oh, I want to go and do something, please let me go and do something. I want to do something. And that just doesn't happen, see, you know. I'm not trying to be unsociable. When I go up the town, I talk to all these people I know up there. Late coming up, I wasn't that late, but I felt like I should have been a bit quicker the other day, but I was talking to people I didn't even know, too, you know, this lady with her cats. We talked about animals and so on and stuff, and, you know, it's just, that's good, you know, and I'll probably see her again next time I go up there, and that's fine, you know, that's enough visiting. I mean, people probably think I'm not... No, but I think we can amuse ourselves. We don't need company all the time. You get used to being by yourself anyway when you get a bit older and the kids have gone off to live somewhere else. You know, oh dear, I pulled on something I was no business, I'm sure of it. Might have it fastened off, thank goodness. Yeah, so once the kids leave home, there's not a lot of people about. There was when they were here. But they're off doing their own thing. You don't send your kids to university, they don't come back. Well, mine didn't. She left home, went to live in another town. And there's a whole heap of people that went to school with her, or young ones, that never come back to the town. They moved on, you know, they went to uni and found themselves new homes and jobs and things and stayed there. Because when you live in a place like this, I suppose there's not a lot of opportunity for, although Ellie's a school teacher and she could have got job here, but I don't think there was not enough stuff here for her. You know, she likes to be doing things all the time, so there wasn't a lot of stuff here to be done. It's a very supposed to be going along with being a booming town, but I don't know about that. It's booming backwards, if you ask me. That's okay too. There goes me with my unsociableness again. Oh, look at this! Isn't this extraordinarily beautiful? I love it. I just absolutely do. I love this work. And I haven't done a lot for a long time, not like I'm doing now. I used to do it all the time once. Here's my bead needle for me beads. Yeah, I used to do it all the time. I was making bags and that, doing this all the time. When I did the markets and that. That was back in the old days, but now we're back and doing this again because I really enjoy it. I've done a lot of different ideas for things on YouTube over the years, but of all of them, these are my favourite things to do. I've had a go at lots of stuff, but I think this is my favourite. So you see, I went behind these things while I was talking. I went behind that one. I've gone behind that one up there as I was going along, because I could have put it down first. But you know what? Maybe you're better off to do your ribbon work first, because then you can see where you want to put it. You might put down that other, and then your ribbon work, you know, might not go into place like you'd like it to. Now that looks good. It just needed a little bit of something in there to give it some sort of niceness, you know. Here we go, getting caught. Come on. I want to put more, what's the name on here too? More lace. I'll put more lace on, so I'm going to do that in a minute. We need to do some more ribbon stitching, don't you reckon? Need some more ribbon stitching. Or make some more ribbon flowers or something. So do some more work with it. Here we go. Pretty cool, hey? Do you like that? I do. I'm very much like that. I didn't know at first how I felt about making that one because of the colour and that, but I think I fixed it so it suits me. Suits me style. It does. Suits me style. Look at that, isn't it pretty? There we go, there's another look. Right, so now let's do something else. I'm going to move these beads up here onto my mat. I've got my mat sitting up here that I'm using with lots of beads and stuff on it. And we can do another ribbon thing. I might move that over too, and pins. Okay. Yeah, we can do a bit more work on there. Although there's lots to be done on here still too. And I do love how I did those. So maybe I can show you them anyway. But that's just a bullion stitch. So that's nothing really that hard. I don't know, so what have we got? I like to do apricot colours. I do like apricot colours. Do I have any much? Oh, that one there. We could probably finish that. Did I show you what I was doing with that? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I need to put that on there. I've got a tiny bit of green on this, and I'll just put that up on here. And then I'll do some more little stitches of some sort. So we're going down here through the bottom of this, and then we want to come up over the top part of it a bit. Maybe I needed this to be a little bit wider, this ribbon. I could put two bits. I could come up there twice with it, couldn't I? So you pull on that and you'll wreck this. Don't do it, Sonya, just don't do it. I'll go the other side. Oh no, I won't do that because it won't. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll have to. Don't have a choice here. Righto. the other side here. I don't need to put it over the top of that. It's all good. Because I've only got a little bit there. I'm only going to do these two to start with. And then might need to put a piece up the middle. Righto, this is going to be tricky. So you got to come down in there, the bottom, without going through anything else, and take it up through the centre of that, and go back down in there, and whatever you do, just hang on to everything. Because nobody wants to wreck this. Righto. I had hold of it too much, it wouldn't pull through. So then that looks like that, doesn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? Right. Do like that. I'll get a piece of thread here, and I'm going to just sew this up here, this bit, so it'll be sewed down, hopefully not go anywhere. That'll be good. There we go. Now I've got to work out what I'm going to do with the rest of this. I think I showed you how to do that though anyway, didn't I? The other day. Make it nice and curly like that. Isn't that cool? I don't know if I want to put more on there or I'd want to do some bits along the edges. Do I want to do some ribbon along the edges? Or do I need to do a ribbon flower? Might need to do a ribbon flower somewhere. I don't know. Just having a think. Just doing a thinking thing. With that really thin ribbon that I've got, that should work really nice, shouldn't it? Okay. Look really good on the yellow. This would. That'll look really good on the yellow if I do some little flowers. This one. So I'm going to do that then. Needle. I'm using these really long straw needles. I think that's what they're called. This cotton, this ribbon is only very thin. 2 point something. I looked at it. Hang on. That says 4 millimeters. This is only 3, I think, or 2.5. This is either 2.5 or 3. Actually, I just can't really get it unless it's the same as this one. And I can tell you because it's written on this box here. No, it'd only be. Oh, it says 3. Maybe 2.5 though. I think it's 2.5. It's too small, but anyway, that doesn't matter. I can do some little flowers on here with this. Let me see. How will I go about that? I've got no idea at the moment. Let me see. Little flowers. Do I do the ones with... I don't know whether to put the stems down first. I don't think I will. I think I'll put these on first, then I'm going to just do stitch. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm laying back here like Lady Muck. Sorry about this. I'm going to put it through there and make a stitch like that. Look at that one. That's good. It's just like a detached chain stitch or something in it. Buttonhole chain. There we go. So I like that. Now come back up here through this again, near there. Don't go through it, Sonya, if you can help it. Oh no, don't go through it. Good girl, that's the way. Now I've got to realise too that I don't want to go too close to this edge bit because I've got to have that for for later to stitch. It's so long. That piece, that's going to be a seam there, so I'm only going to do maybe a three petally thing here, leaf thing. I'm always hanging on to it tightly so it doesn't do anything wrong at me. And I'm putting this, just twisting it around a tiny bit. I'm trying to get it untwisted. Pull that down. Down again. So that'd be a bit flatter like that first one is. See how it's laying there nice and flat? This one doesn't seem to want to play nice. Take it a tiny bit away from the ribbon, so you've got a little peak on the end, see? Just a little bit of a peaky on the end there. And twist this back. Don't make holes in your ribbon though. There we go. I've got it. Oh, I fixed it. That's good. Very good. So now I'll come up through here again. And I can go through anything in the back. And just, I think 3 will do. I think it'll look alright with 3. Going down there. So when you're pulling this through, you want to watch how it's going, whether it's going to curl up too much or not. You could always, aha, I like how that landed. That landed good. I like that one. He's good. I'm thinking I could still put another petal in there, but I won't. I'm going to leave that. I'll leave it on 3. I'll leave it for 3, and then I can put something in the centre in a minute. I'm going to take it, bring another one down here maybe. Take it undone and make a knot. Okay. I don't want this one to be as big. I don't want it to be as big. So let's try carefully not to make it as big. Okay. A special thing not to make it that wide. I don't know how much time I got on here, but I don't think I've been on there too long this time. Won't be much longer. That looks good. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go up through the back of there in the wrong place. Wreck it all. I'll figure it out here in a minute, which way I'm supposed to be. There we go. I think these colours look so good together. They're so pretty, aren't they? I want it to be the same size as the other one. Hopefully we can get it the same size. One more up in here. I might even do 2. I might even say that it's part of the same thing. Part of the same flower. And going through the ribbon, Sonya, that's not good. Goodness me, wait a minute. Fix this up here. More hurry, less speed there. Righto. Got it. I'll put this one up in this way. Yeah. Don't know if I should do another one. Maybe not. No, that looks good. Leaving it at that. I'll do one smaller one down the bottom. I can't really fit one up there, can I? Okay. So we'll put this one on. Have I got enough thread, I wonder? Should do. I know it's a little small. I'll get some more off the thing though, couldn't I? Over this way a bit. Over here. I might just do this one. Ribbons. This is a ribbon stitch. So I don't know. You just go back through the ribbon and make it like that. Make it another bit. There you go through the knot. Good. You want to do that, accidental. Yeah. That was not going to reach, so I'm going to have to cut that off. Put the needle down through the where I want it to go. It's down through there. Push it through until you get it to, you can thread it now. Wait a minute, yeah, that's, I'll see what I'm doing here. I'm going to go and get some new glasses next week. No, not next week at all. Actually, not till March, I don't think. Can't remember now. And she said March. I'm going to make sure this time I'm going to take my son with me, and I'm going to say to the lady now, or the man, I'm going to say, now look, I've got to see this. If I can't see this, it's no good me seeing. You can see what's on the wall, it doesn't help at all. I want to see what's in front of me. I do like that. And I might put some more of those on too. I might. Okay. So we've got this little bit round there. And we finished these little bits up here. And we did that bit there. And it's looking really cool. I really like it. But I'm going to have to go now. So thank you everybody for watching. And I'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye-bye.